Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, Emmerdale's John Sugden exposed in devastating Robert and Erin twists. Emmerdale fans have been speculating what will happen with killer John Sugden and whether his downfall is imminent. Almost every Emmerdale viewer is hoping that John Sugden's, played by Oliver Farnworth, downfall is just around the corner. The newest addition to the Sugden family already fell on the wrong side of fans after causing a number of problems in the village. This included endangering a number of people's lives after he drugged Chas Dingle, Lucy Pargeter, brutally attacked Liam Kavanagh, Johnny McPherson, and caused Jacob Gallagher, Joe Warren Plant, to go into anaphylactic shock. The horrifying extent that John is willing to go to was displayed when he murdered Nate Robinson, Jarrell Carter, after which he did everything in his power to pin the blame on someone else. Whether that was Tracy Metcalf, Amy Walsh, or a drug addict he willingly let die. Not only this, but John is now the person standing in the way of a reunion between Erin Dingle, Danny Miller, and the recently returned Robert Sugden, Ryan Hawley, affectionately dubbed Robberin by fans. Although viewers have always hoped John would face his comeuppance at some point, Robert's presence in the village has only spurred this on. But what do fans think will happen next? Last week, John ended up hospitalized after Robert hit him around the head with a spanner. What Robert failed to realize was that John had been filming when he delivered the brutal blow, with the revelation coming to light when the episode concluded with John reviewing the footage on his laptop. The video provides sufficient evidence of Robert breaking his parole conditions, meaning John could send him back to prison at the click of a finger. Robert's attack on John was eerily similar to the one he committed on Lee Posner in 2019, the crime that sent him to prison for 6 years. Fans believe John will hold onto the footage until the time is right. Sharing their thoughts online, one wrote, So now John has got something he can use to send both Erin and Robert to jail if he so chooses, should Erin and Robert betray him or even if he suspects it. He could potentially send them both to prison. A Robran affair would be a dangerous game to play. Another echoed, I'm still wondering why John is wanting to keep Robert around next week. To drive him to a complete breakdown? To send him back to prison? Or maybe to convince Robert that he's wrong. I hate this so much. With John's lies constantly unraveling, viewers are certain there is something else he is withholding, and that is who he really is. Viewers are now confident that part of his downfall will involve revealing his true identity, which is not a Sugden. One suggestion is that John is actually from the White family and arrived in the village to take revenge. Robert was reintroduced alongside the Whites back in 2014. Viewers will recall that Robert betrayed his wife Chrissy White, Louise Marwood, by having an affair with Erin. He also targeted Chrissy's father Lawrence, John, and was despised by Chrissy's serial killer son Lachlan White, Tom Atkinson. One viewer speculated, John is a White and will be discovered but will put all the village in danger. Another fan responded to this saying, I like the White theory. Others are certain John is not a Sugden, but are yet to work out who he really is. I think John isn't a Sugden, that maybe he served with the real John Sugden who died and stole his identity, another penned. Someone else chimed in, who is John? Now it is clear that he is not a Sugden. There is every chance John's story could culminate in heartbreak, with fans believing it could spark the deaths of both Robert and Erin. While it is far from the reunion fans are longing for, the former couple shared a tender moment in the shop, which featured Erin telling Robert that he belongs in the village. It is likely only a matter of time before Erin runs back to the man fans know he truly loves, But how will John react if he finds out the pair have reunited? Viewers have theorized that John could go all the way once again, killing his husband and half-brother in a fit of rage. Taking to X, one said, "I bet when Aaron eventually gets back with Robert, we know he will, John will try to kill both Robert and Aaron." Another agreed, "Kill Aaron? Kill Robert? Kill both of them? Decisions for maudlin John." A third suggested John could stage an accident in order to play the hero again. Writing, "Also imagine John starts a fire, and he wants to kill two birds with one stone, getting rid of Robert and playing hero to Aaron. I could definitely see him either locking Robert in a smoke-filled room / sedating him so he can't escape the fire, and then saving Aaron."